Shooting sports are far more than just firing a weapon. There are two tests of focus, precision, discipline, and excellence. Whether pursued competitively or recreationally, they demand accuracy, speed, and immense mental strength, which is why they are respected across the globe. By definition, a shooting sport is a precision-based activity. Participants use rifles, pistols, shotguns, or sometimes bows and crossbows to hit targets at varying distances. It's an official Olympic discipline with categories at national, international, and local levels. The main event categories include rifle, such as the 10 meters air rifle and 50 meters rifle 3 positions, pistol with events like 10 meters air pistol and 25 meters rapid fire pistol, and shotgun covering trap, skeet, and double trap. There is also running target, which includes 10 meters and 50 meters events. Key elements are straightforward but demanding: accuracy, speed, discipline, mental strength, and above all, safety, the top priority in every shooting sport. Looking at its history, shooting began in ancient times with archery and early gunpowder weapons used for hunting and warfare. By the 19th century, modern shooting competitions had taken off in Europe and the United States. In 1896, shooting became an official Olympic sport at the first modern games in Athens. Today, Olympic shooting disciplines are governed by the International Shooting Sports Federation, while other organizations oversee practical, hunting, and defense-related shooting. Millions of athletes around the world take part in shooting sports at Olympic, national, international, and recreational levels. One shot, one focus, endless discipline. This overview covers the different types of shooting sports, divided into Olympic and non-Olympic disciplines. Starting with the Olympic shooting disciplines, governed by the ISSF, these include rifle, pistol, and shotgun events. In rifle events, we have the 10-meter air rifle, where competitors aim at a target from 10 meters away using an air rifle. Then there's the 50-meter rifle 3 positions, which involves shooting from kneeling, prone, and standing positions at a distance of 50 meters. The pistol events include the 10-meter air pistol, shot one-handed at 10 meters. The women's 25-meter pistol features both precision and rapid-fire stages using a .22 caliber pistol. For men, the 25-meter rapid-fire pistol requires engaging multiple targets within strict time limits, testing both speed and accuracy. In shotgun events, trap involves clay targets launched away from the shooter at varying angles. Double trap, where two targets are launched at the same time, has been removed from the recent Olympic program. Skeet requires fast reactions and good timing as targets cross from two towers at high speed. Moving on to other shooting disciplines, we have practical shooting, governed by organizations like the International Practical Shooting Confederation (IPSC) or the International Defensive Pistol Organization (IDPA), which combines speed, accuracy, movement, and tactical shooting through dynamic courses. Bench rest shooting focuses on extreme precision from a supported bench, aiming for tiny groupings on paper targets. Long-range shooting takes place at distances from 300 meters to over 2 kilometers, requiring knowledge of wind, ballistics, elevation, and environmental conditions. Biathlon uniquely combines cross-country skiing with rifle shooting. Archery and crossbow, including traditional archery, Olympic recurve, compound bow and crossbow shooting, are also part of the broader shooting sports. Finally, recreational or hobby shooting covers activities such as air rifle plinking, clay pigeon shooting, and general target practice. The key skills across all shooting sports include concentration, breath control, trigger discipline, balance and posture, mental toughness, and precision under pressure. Right then, let's walk you through what it takes to stand on the firing line. First, the equipment used is precise and personal. You've got your firearms, rifles, pistols, and shotguns, each with a specific job. For the finer work, like in 10-meter events, you'll see air guns running on compressed air. The ammunition varies: pellets for air guns and cartridges for firearms. Your targets might be paper, clever electronic scoring systems, or those orange clay discs for shotgun disciplines. And safety? Non-negotiable. Ear protection, eye protection, plus shooting jackets and gloves for stability and recoil control. But kit alone won't cut it. The skills required are what separate the also-rans from the medalists. You need concentration and focus like a laser. Steadiness and breathing control. You learn to pull the trigger between heartbeats. Hand-eye coordination is vital,
as is mental discipline to block out every distraction. And don't underestimate physical stability and endurance. Holding position for a full match is brutally taxing. Where do the best prove it? At the major shooting competitions, naturally. The Olympic Games, the ISSF World Cup, and World Championships. On the global stage, the Asian Games and the Commonwealth Games. And closer to home in India, the national championships run by the National Rifle Association of India or the NRAI. That's where our next generation of shooters first makes a name for themselves. That's shooting in a nutshell. Simple, isn't it? No. But that's the beauty of it.
India has produced world-class shooters such as Abhinav Bindra, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, Gagan Narang, Manu Bhaker, and Saurabh Chaudhary. Among them, Abhinav Bindra won India's first individual Olympic gold medal in 2008 in the 10 meters air rifle event. Shooting sports in India are governed by the National Rifle Association of India or NRAI, which is dedicated to promoting shooting sports across the nation. The sport has become especially popular among young people because it requires skill and mental focus, not just physical strength. So, what are the key benefits of shooting sports? They enhance concentration and patience, improve self-control and decision-making, promote discipline and responsibility, and build confidence under pressure. Shooting can also lead to a career in sports, whether that's representing India at the Olympics, joining the army or police, or working as a coach. In short, shooting sports are not just about pulling a trigger. They are about precision, discipline, mental control, and gaining international recognition.